So I want to talk about the Shee and their leaders, a journey into Irish mythology. The mythology of Ireland is one of the richest and most captivating ones in the world, filled with tales of gods, heroes, and supernatural beings. Central to this mythological tapestry are the Shee, a race of otherworldly beings often associated with the Tuatha de Danann, the legendary people who ruled Ireland before the arrival of the Milesians. To fully appreciate the significance of the Sidhe and their leaders, it is essential to explore the origins, their role in Irish mythology, and the cultural and spiritual legacy they've left behind. So let's go into the origins of the Shee. The Shee are closely linked to the Tuatha de Danann, whose name translates to people of the goddess Danu. According to the Borg Iren, the Book of Taking Ireland, the Tuatha de Danann were one of the waves of settlers who arrived in Ireland. They're described as divine or semi-divine beings possessing great wisdom, beauty, and supernatural powers. Before their arrival, Ireland was inhabited by the Fir Bolg, a group who were defeated by the Tuatha De Danann in the first battle of Mag Tyrd. However, the Tuatha De Danann, their supremacy was not to last. They were ultimately bested by the Milesians, the ancestors of the modern Irish, in the second battle of Mag Tyrd. Following their defeat, the Tuatha De Danann retreated to the Shee, the mounds or hills, and became the Shee, a term that came to describe the mounds themselves. These mounds were believed to be entrances to the other world, a hidden realm of eternal youth and beauty. So let's talk about the realm of the Shee. The Shee were considered to inhabit a parallel world that was both a reflection and an enhancement of our own, almost as if it was like a parallel reality. This other world was described as a land of abundance where there was no sickness, no decay, or death, so to speak. Time was said to pass differently there, and those who had entered might find that years had passed in the mortal world while they experienced only seconds, days, or hours. The Shee were often associated with nature, particularly with certain locations, such as the sacred groves, the rivers, and the hills. They were seen as guardians of these places, and their presence underscored the deep connection between the Irish people and their natural environment. Who were the leaders of the Shee? Well, the Shee had a hierarchy of rulers and prominent figures, many of whom are celebrated in Irish myth. These leaders exemplify the complexity and diversity of the Shee's characteristics, ranging from benevolence to somewhat capriciousness. You have the Dagda. The Dagda were considered the chief of the Tuatha De Danann, and they remained an influential figure amongst the Shee. Known as the good god, he was associated with abundance, fertility, and wisdom. The Dagda wielded a magical club or shillelagh capable of both killing and reviving, a cauldron of plenty that never emptied, and a harp that controlled the seasons. His leadership symbolized the Shee's role as custodies of balance and harmony in both the natural as well as supernatural realms. You have the Aine, that's the goddess of love, fertility, and sovereignty, and she's often regarded as one of the Shee's most prominent leaders. She's associated with the summer solstice and the sun, reflecting her role as a bringer of light and of life. Her domain included Lougheer and County Limerick, where she was revered as a protector and benefactor. Aine's connection to the land emphasizes Shee's role in safeguarding the earth, the fertility and prosperity of Ireland. The Manannán Mac Lir was a god of the sea and a master of the otherworld, played a significant role amongst the Shee. He was a guardian of the boundary between the mortal world and the otherworld, often ferrying souls across the divide. The Manannán's magical possessions, such as his invulnerable cloak and self-navigating boat, underscored his role as a protector and guide. His domain over the sea symbolized the ever-shifting, mysterious nature of the Shee and their world. You also have Bridget, who was a multifaceted goddess of poetry, healing, and smithcraft, and she also holds a prominent place in the mythology of the Shee. Her role extended beyond the Tuatha De Danann to influence later Christian traditions in Ireland, where she was syncretized as Saint Bridget. As one of the she's leaders, she represented inspiration and creativity, embodying the transformative power of art and knowledge. Next, we had the Morrigan. The Morrigan was a goddess of war and fate, and she is another key figure among the Shee. Often depicted as a shapeshifter and associated with crows or ravens, she symbolized the darker aspects of life and death. The Morrigan's prophetic abilities and role in battles emphasized the Shee's complex and multifaceted nature. Her presence served as a reminder of the inevitability of change and the cyclical nature of existence itself. What were the cultural legacy of the Shee? Well, the Shee have left an indelible mark on Irish culture and folklore. Stories of these beings have been passed down through generations, evolving over time to reflect changing societal values as well as beliefs. In later folklore, the Shee were often conflated with fairies, although they retained their majestic and awe-inspiring qualities. The Shee's connection to the land is reflected in the enduring reverence for natural landmarks such as the hills, the wells, and the trees. Many Irish people avoided disturbing these sites, fearing the wrath of the Shee. Even in modern times, tales of encounters with the Shee continue to capture the Celtic imagination, blending ancient myth with contemporary folklore. How do the Shee fare in contemporary context? The Shee remain a potent symbol of Ireland's cultural heritage. They embody a sense of mystery and wonder, bridging the gap between the past and the present. In literature, art, and popular culture, the Shee continue to inspire creative expressions, serving as a reminder of the rich tapestry of Irish mythology. Moreover, the Shee's deep connection to nature resonates with modern environmental movements. Their role as guardians of the earth and the natural world highlights the importance of preserving and respecting the environment, a message that remains particularly relevant even today. Even in conclusion, the Shee and their leaders occupy a central place in Gaelic mythology, representing the enduring power of the Otherworld and its influence on the mortal realm. From the Dagda's wisdom to the Aine's fertility, and from Manannán MacLear's guardianship to the Morrigan's prophetic might and war prowess, the leaders of the Shee reflect the complexity and richness of Irish mythological tradition. Their stories continue to captivate and inspire, offering a glimpse into a world where the boundaries between the natural and the supernatural blur. Through the Shee, the legacy of the Tuatha Danann lives on, weaving a timeless narrative that celebrates Ireland's cultural and spiritual heritage. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. If you're new here, this is a safe space. If you're returning, I love and appreciate you so much, and I'm glad that you're back. In the name of the Most High God, I wish you health, wealth, prosperity, and abundance. Blessings and protection. Signing off. Take care. Have a great day.